frankly speaking, I never thought that I would be able to switch my career with a total of 4 job offers in hand. Role of Edureka has been instrumental, I must say, because without them, probably I said before, the transition would have not happened.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of our career transition series. Here we have with us Mr. Udippan Mitra, who is one of our learner, and he's here to share his successful career transition story. Hi, Udippan. A warm welcome to the show. So, Udippan, let's get started with a brief introduction from you.
Yeah, so hi everybody. A very good day to everyone. This is Udippan Mitra. I am from Kolkata, West Bengal. So right now, I'm working in Oracle as a senior business analyst, and my educational background hails as a B.Tech graduate, right from the batch of 2014. So basically now I'm working in Kolkata, but my base location is Bengaluru. So it's been just more than 2 months I have been here in this company. And my areas of work revolves as a data scientist with machine learning as the other field.
That's nice. So I'm sure our viewers are eagerly waiting to listen to your success story. So let's get started.
Oh, sure. So to start with it, frankly speaking, even 1 or 2 years back, I seriously had no intentions to make a career transition, but it certainly happened out of nowhere. It was last year in 2021, when I was thinking, where should I place myself in the years to come? So yeah, so I had been working with TCS then as an IT analyst. Okay. But I was not gaining much confidence with my work and had to do something special to transit myself into a better position. So without giving any other kind of a thought, I just started looking for resources over internet regarding what are the current technologies in the market and which are currently seeing an uplift or seeing an overhead position right now. Okay. So
what was your goal? That is it, you told me that you're working with Oracle as a senior business analyst. So was it to get into Oracle or was it to become a senior business analyst?
It's like the latter option that you have chosen. It's more of kind of uplifting myself. So I was opting for a role of either of a data scientist or a business analyst. So basically, I was looking for either of the options, and frankly, luckily that I have got one. And right now, in the position of senior business analyst, I have got areas of data science as well. So basically, I have the role of a business analyst. Along with that, I am doing data science stuff. So that sums it up, and I'm very much satisfied with my role as of now.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure you would have done a lot of homework or research before cracking this interview. So if you could share a few of your efforts, it would be great.
Yeah, sure. So when I started looking for a career transition, I was having almost 6.5 years of experience. And in the field of information technology in the current industry, there's a basic thumb rule that we have to keep on upskilling throughout. Okay. So you have to do it, no other options, because if you want to see yourself thriving in the industry, there is no other option left other than to upskilling oneself. Correct. So that's what I went for. And currently in the market, we have so many new technologies apart from data science as well. We have artificial intelligence, we have cloud computing, we have cyber security, and many more. So basically, we have to choose the correct one which persists more and which is likable for the candidate as well. Okay. Because I may choose one, the other may choose any different skill, but it should be in line with my current option. Suppose currently I'm working as an IT analyst, so I went for a role of data scientist, which is in line with that. So basically, we have to do a bit of market research, which kind of trends are currently hot. Along with that, which are the current technologies which will suit my role or which will suit my role into it in a perfect way. So that's how I did, and now I have the role of business analyst. So I'm currently going in line with what I have thought before.
Yeah. So, what made you choose this particular course? I see that you have taken the data scientist master's program. So,
Yes.
how well did this course support you to or help you reach your goal?
Yes. So like basically before choosing this data science master's program, I had done two other certifications as well.
Okay.
The first one I have done, that's Python for data science professional.
Okay.
And the other one was a Power BI certification, which was in terms of being a business analyst. So basically, like I'm very much thankful to Oracle, and I'm very much more expressing my gratitude to Edureka for giving me these options of so much good courses that I have to upskill myself. And frankly speaking, like without Edureka, probably like my career transition would have not happened. I'm very much honest with that.
We are also very happy that we could be a part of your success story.
Yeah, and there are very much like there are many factors behind that. If I can start telling, then maybe it will take some time, but I can share like if you want to. So shall I continue?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay, sure. So like as I was saying, there are many factors. So the first, what I think that the course content, which is tremendously well structured, okay, is like whenever you are learning something, the chapters or learning materials should be ordered one after the other, such that the learning experience overall becomes easy for all. Okay, like that's how the contents of each of my certification courses look like. The second being, I can say the teaching quality of the instructors. I feel lucky to be part of the live online classroom programs because the instructors used to teach each of the concepts right from the scratch. Like even though for someone who is completely a newcomer, I'm just giving an example. Still, like that won't be an issue because of the level of quality teaching that they pursue. And like from experiencing a scenario to executing pieces of Python codes or conceptualizing machine learning models case to case, like in that case, the role of a student becomes much more easier. And that's what has happened for me.
Correct.
And after that, the doubt clearings were done with precision and confidence. And finally, like we got to have some final projects that need to be accomplished to acquire the certifications. So with the kind of quality of projects that I got to do, the moral and self-belief, like it took an uphill, and definitely like I find myself an edge over on what I was before doing the certifications. Okay. And lastly, I would like to tell one thing, that the charges of the certifications are very much reasonable. Okay. Like as compared to the other learning portals, if I look, and with the high level of resources and materials available at Edureka, still the pricing has been made to an affordable level. So that makes it availability to each of the learners possible, like in the market. And related discounts they give, and they have given me till date, like they have given me a successful amount of discounts. So like a lot of positives to go for Edureka, and I would say like it's a must.
That's nice. That's really nice to hear. And so, how do you feel yourself being at Oracle as a senior business analyst? This is what you wanted. So, how do you feel?
Frankly speaking, it's amazing because this is what I was looking for long, like working parallelly both as a business analyst along with working with data science stuffs. And at Oracle, like I kind of get the freedom in terms of the quality of work I do, because in the field of analytics, yeah, you have to think something out of the box. You have to bring your own observations and findings into the table. So like that space has to be given to the employee. Okay. And explaining like what are the hurdles in the business problem and what kind of solutions need to be given. So the decision is finally yours, and that is only your take. So every data scientist has their own way of interpreting and working with the data. So right now I'm getting the scope very much to do so, and I'm loving the work standard as well, being in the position of senior business analyst. So it's my turn to like give the best of mine to my current team and employer, and hopefully I'll be able to do that in times to come.
That's wonderful. So, finally, a few lines for our viewers who are looking for a career transition ahead.
Yes. So like, first of all, I don't think I'm the best person to give that, but still like I would share my experience and would help others if it is needed. So one thing what I strongly believe is that we should never stop dreaming big. Okay. Because once you stop doing so, we will never be able to make a progression into anything, not only in career, in any case. Like if I'm not dreaming, then the immediate action of making that possibility into reality will never happen. And for sure, like we don't want to stay on a constant phase in our life, like without making an advancement. That's what I have learned. And in the case of career transition, like I took it very much seriously. Like in April 2021 last year, frankly speaking, I never thought that I would be able to switch my career with a total of 4 job offers in hand. But from Oracle, I also had offers from PwC India, General Mills, and Wipro as well. So like a year back, in the like best of my dreams also, I didn't have that idea that I would end up having so many job offers, but that has happened in reality. So it's all about giving your very best. The journey is all about your own dedication and your own time management, because I was working in TCS. So apart from my daily like 9 hours of working job, I plan to dedicate like at least 1 or 1.5 hours each day on an average basis, depending upon my own flexibilities and things. So from my own experience is that when you get like something which is the need of the hour, the zeal comes from within. And that's what has driven me forward. The same applies to every candidate as well. Because at the end of the day, like we have to be a happy person. And if that is so, like our job is done. So yeah, that's it from my part.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Udippan, for sharing your story along with such inspiring words. So
thanks a lot.
It was great having you here. It's great talking to you. Thank you so much.
And like the role of Edureka has been instrumental, I must say, because without them, probably I said before, the transition would have not happened. And hopefully, like in future also, if I need any transition, my first priority will be Edureka. So that will be always.
Thank you so much. We would love to see you back again at Edureka.
Sure, sure. Always, always.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.